What's going to happen here, though, we're going to be playing against a Feeny deck. And frankly speaking, Feeny decks are the most terrifying type of deck that I personally encounter.
Ride and watch hentai all the time with my soul is fermented by a succubus. Call assist, pencil dripping from the way I spit. Fell in love with this. Sis got music, now she in my...
Hello and welcome back, everyone. The name is Kahenkio and the game is Pokemon Duel. The maintenance announcement has just been announced, and there are the version of 5.0.10 released. The training center revamping, so training center will have new rewards, and that is pretty good because if you don't know what's training center, it's if you go to quests right here and you enter the training center right now as it is, it's the first ever thing. To new players, it's on your default screen. Oh my god, I need to click like 7,000 times. But it's on your default screen like a little lockbox or whatever, not under the lockbox. There's a little message thingy. And from here you can take some gems, you can take X-Attack, you can take Poke Switch, you can take the Bayleaf, you can take Scoop Up, you can take Emolga, you can take Poliwag, Double Chance, and Hurdle Jump, as well as some more gems. I recommend to every new player doing that. If you're trying a new account, also do that because there are some free plates for you there that you can totally use. And by the way, Double Chance plate is in the Volcano, the last boss. The last boss from the Volcano has a chance to drop the Double Chance. For someone who doesn't have many plates in his arsenal, Double Chance is one of the plates that you can utilize the most of. As for the rest, there's some figure rebalancing, and just because I don't have any idea of the figures, how they are and who they are connected to, if you guys know, leave it down in the comments below, because I really want to know who the hell is getting in the game. Like Vikavolt right here with the Charge Zap Cannon, change of Zap Cannon. Yeah, 100 to Zap Cannon 120. He's going to be hitting 150 with the addition of the Coco, plus his ability to make people spin and stuff. It's going to be pretty nice freaking thing to work. And plus the Winged Sphere, when it's evolved from a smaller fry, it's going to be able to pass through Pokemon. It's like getting plus Soar. It's amazing. Noivern here changed the effect of Hurricane, added the effect of Dragon Pulse, changed Bomb Burst 100 to Bomb Burst 110, which means with the evolution is going to be 120. Hurricane is a purple attack that makes all your opponent flying type Pokemon on the field gain weight 3. We have added the effect to Hurricane that moves battle opponents to the bench, regardless of its type, and that Pokemon also gains weight 3. Basically speaking, that's amazing because people usually run this with a Noibat, which means that attack will be 3 stars. And when the Noibat has evolved, Noivern with his ability makes every gold attack on the enemies become white attacks of his enemies. So basically speaking, your purple is going to be always hitting as long as you're hitting an enemy that has lower star case than you. And now giving it 3 weight on the bench of everybody who spun purple, this is pretty darn OP. And he's going to make an appearance. I'm calling it right now. Noivern with this buff is going to be extremely relevant because there are some heavy purple people right now, Pokemon running on the field. So, Dragon Pulse now deals plus 50 damage if the battle opponent is Dragon-type Pokemon. So, Alterius and all that crap that gets extra damage will be dealt with the plus 50 damage. Awesome stuff. Damage value of the Bomb Burst, White Attack to 110. Yeah, okay. Cosmo, change the effects of the Nebby's power ability. Nebby will now allow Cosmo to move your Solgaleo or Lunala next to itself. In addition to Solgaleo and Lunala, we have added your Pokemon in Ultra Space as movable targets. So, Nebby's power will now bring Pokemon that have been banished. So, Gazlord banishing technique with the weight and stuff will potentially allow you to bring your Mons back. And your Nihiligos that do go to the Ultra Space and you don't like have a secondary Nihiligo, but you have the Nebby, with the Nebby's, the Cosmog, with the Nebby's Wish, you will be able to bring it back. That's absolutely awesome. And if your Lunala Solgaleo are excluded from the duel and sent to the Ultra Space, not excluded from the duel, but sent to the Ultra Space, you will be able to bring them back. And Luxray, does Luxray has any evolutions? Because Luxray just seems right now that he's there to counteract the Tapu Koko, because Tapu Koko is everywhere. And we can see Luxray getting a Bite to Fire Fang 70 and Crunch 50 to Ice Fang 70. So basically he rocks anything that he hits. He rocks Tapu Koko completely off. And he also has a dodge now that his will is not going to be wrecked. And the ability to take the dodges away from the enemies. Luxray overall capabilities were low. Now that we have said with a new ability, Blue Spark, which makes the battle opponent's dodges become misses, we significantly increase the will piece, decrease the will piece size of miss, the dodge, blah 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 blah. So this guy's now Luxray is going to be relevant, but why? Is there an evolution to that? I'll have to Google this. Mareep. I'm guessing Mareep is getting rebalanced because the rest of the Mareeps coming in. Electric banner. Oh my god, this is so exciting. I can't wait. They apologize for any inconveniences, but they are not fixing the feature duels. They're not fixing this tap 7,000 times that is happening right now. I don't know. Pokemon Duel Company, you're doing it wrong, I'm guessing, you know? Apologies, I forgot I was making a video, so I went to get some food meanwhile, and then I forgot that I was making a video, and then I played a few games, and here I am, 39.56, which is not my highest. My highest was 39.78 right about here. It was my highest ever rank. It was, I believe, one good victory away from 4K, but the grind continues. I'm not giving it up. I am gonna reach that. If not today, maybe tomorrow. I will at least try to reach that. But what happened meanwhile while I was away is a few duels happened, and one of them is featured right now here. Was god dang, the freaking screen work. Right, it was versus BG. BG rolls his Steel Energy deck, but there's no runners. If you check this out, there's a lot of level 5, level 10 figures. Not super many C levels on all of them, but they're pretty nice leveled. If you can see here, the Scissor 2, where is it? Come on, click. Can't I? Where is the game? Like, okay, whatever, I'm gonna skip this. But it's a pretty decent deck. It's quite well-rounded. It has the Solgaleo for the sheer damage for the Rush decks. But this person came out a little bit unprepared because my Rush deck doesn't necessarily rely on the power of Zoroark. When I made this deck 6 months ago, it wasn't relying on any Zoroark or any swaps or whatever. It was relying on the sheer fact of RNG. And those games that will end like this one ends, I call them RNGG. Because it didn't have to do anything with me. It didn't have to do anything with the enemy. Frankly speaking, it's just RNG at its finest. It was the sole concept that I built a Rush deck in the first place. It was the concept of, you know, you get a little lucky and you get yourself a game. I don't get lucky, unfortunately, there, because the majority of the wheel, both wheels, is damage on damage, which means I will have to be really lucky to roll those numbers that I want in order for that blue to spin, in order for me to win the game. So we're just gonna go again, and he's gonna roll a miss. That's only 8 slices of miss out of 96 slices in general damage. But the RNG is still there. You cannot take it away. And that was the sole concept of a Rush deck. Right now, there are people out there making videos about different decks, how they synergize and everything. I don't necessarily agree on the current meta as it is, because frankly speaking, the current meta right now, top deck is any deck that consists Lunala, Solgaleo, Tapu Koko. You don't even have to have a Zapdos, you don't even have to have anything else. Lunala, Solgaleo, Tapu Koko is the 3 figures, staple figures in every deck. Tapu Koko is absolutely everywhere. The fourth one I could potentially add would be Combuskin into Blaziken. Personally, my opinion, I think. The second strongest team right now is absolutely the Rush deck. The Rush deck coming in so clutch behind that because it's something like a power creep. It's something that people are not necessarily used to and adapted to, and there's a lot of RNG factors going through, and there's a lot of comeback possibilities from being behind as a Rush deck too, because you just send out something fast, you counterattack on whatever not, and you grab yourself a quick win. Or one bad roll of the enemy and you grab yourself a quick win. That's why they're, in my opinion, number 2. Number 3, of course, is any banishing deck that consists of Altarias. Or not even a banishing, just decks that consist Swablu or Altaria. It doesn't matter which one, but that's the third place. And I believe Swablu right now could potentially be number 1, easy peasy, if, the enemy's carrying a Primarina, which blocks Tapu Koko from rushing and killing those little feckers. Because if there's a little fecker deployed and you have a Koko on your first turn and then you go and kill it, then the damage is not as strong as it used to be if there were 3 of them, you know? You don't get minus 60, you only get minus 20 for each one, and you keep on attacking them while they're coming out, and this is how you counter them. This is how you counter the Swablu. You kill them as fast as possible. But with the Primarina, she blocks you, you can't reach them in time, and by the time you send a different Pokemon, there are already 2 of them on the field and they give you minus 40 damage. and that's not fun to play against. And they do 80 of their own round, and if they have any C levels, your Mega Gengar with 82 damage, that is after the debuffs, probably is not going to be enough against a 85 round that they're going to be hitting you for. So let's check out the secondary duel, because I'm just mumbling right here, usually in my case, and the dual game thing doesn't want to work. Oh, my nose is itching as well. Just gonna grab some more food soon. I just ate like 20 minutes ago maybe, but I'm still freakishly hungry, so I guess I didn't eat enough. What's gonna happen here though, we're gonna be playing against a Feeny deck. And frankly speaking, Feeny decks are the most terrifying type of deck that I personally encounter here. It was a duel right before I started recording this video again. Because there is a, well, that's my deck, wait a minute. There is a Marshtomp, level 10, sea level 10, right here, with the evolution to Swampert, level 9, sea level 2, Mega Swampert, level 4. There's a Swampert, level 10, level 9, sea level 3, not level 10, but level 9. God dang it. Then we can see Tapu Fini, I think level 5, no, level 9, both of them, wow. With the Pony Wish expanded, Greninja level 10 to level 10. You can understand that this is a freaking scary deck, and I definitely can't take them on like this, because they're all water-type Pokemon, and they do own a counterattack in the plates. Sorry, I didn't show it off. Okay. There's a XP double chance, Poké Switch, Max Revive counterattack in Swamperite. And there's 2 Feenies, which means those 2 Feenies can bring those Pokemon constantly on the field, constantly, until they wear me off completely. And my Rush deck is not set up for this. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm just gonna X-attack and try and attack this little spinner. And he's gonna roll only once, and I'm like, alright. RNG, you're good, doing good. Okay, damage and damage, pretty nice. Double chance on the Pony Wisher. If he rolls anything, he basically gets me down. So he's gonna go for it, and boom, I'm gonna roll the dodge. The tiniest of the dodges, and that's why I like to call those games RNGG, because it wasn't by me decided that I'm gonna get this win, but I got it anyway because it just happened. So I can't take all the credit. And if it wasn't the speed form, it would be a different Pokemon. I mean, the speed form for the time being is the only one that can reach that spot to make you think about your choices and threaten goal. But I just bring the idea. I'm just the messenger, man. I don't know. It's not how the execution works. Well, in any case, I'm standing right now 39.56. The grind continues. The moment I hit 4K, there's going to be a little bit of a party. But for this video, hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, leave a like down below. If you have something to add it down in the comments. And if you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing, because we are building a team and subscribers are pouring in drastically since I gained some ratings. So if you're not one of us, come enjoy it. As for me, I'm HENKI, and as always, have a nice day.